I'm visiting Shillong, the India Institute of Management. I'm just here for some collaborative research related to international alliances, mergers and acquisition, and other intricacies around it. We have actually been in this project for about 2 years now, and I think I decided to pay a physical visit to know the progress we have made so far with regards to the project that we have. This is now a collaboration between the University of Johannesburg and, of course, the India Institute of Management. And, of course, I'm working with Professor Reni, and I look forward to more collaboration, and at least I look forward to bringing our two institutions closer in terms of networking, in terms of collaboration, and in terms of seeing how we can, of course, create a better world, with regards to our research. In terms of merger and acquisition, since the dawn of economic globalization, organizations are now moving into foreign alliances or moving into foreign country, unlike previously when alliance between countries is just through export or opening up of foreign branches in other countries. But now, as a result of globalization and the porosity of border crossing, organizations now are moving into other environments to explore, and of course to exploit resources in those environments, and of course to see how we can at least bring about synergy with regards to how we work as a team internationally. And of course that will of course lead to so many things in terms of cross-pollination of ideas, and of course ideas from the east, and of course ideas from the south, and of course ideas from the west, a kind of building a kind of synergy in terms of collaboration. So there are so many positive things and advantages to that, although there could be instances of disadvantage, which is what we have to talk about in terms of social responsibility of business to communities, because we know that when organization merges, there are certain things that suffer in terms of reducing the excess fat, which is of course downsizing the labor force, and some of those issues. I think those are some of the issues that experts in the field will think about how to manage this other social aspect, because the main purpose of business is not just the profitability or the rise in share, but of course taking care of the community, taking care of employees who are also part of the stakeholders of business. So with regards to international merger and acquisition, we must be putting most of this into context and saying how to create a better world, how to respond to our communities, how to respond to our employees, how to respond to the poor within our society. You can see now we're having a rising trend in terms of global poor. We're having a rising trend in terms of global inequalities. So how do we address most of these anomalies within our societies? I think, of course, organizations from two nations can, of course, think about how to tackle most of these things in order to, of course, create a decent job within organization, because decent job is one of the emphasis of the sustainable, and that is the United Nations SDG, which is sustainability goals. So on the basis of that, a merger and acquisition or merger between organizations from two countries can of course help to elevate the standard of living between countries. I think those are some of the things, some of the ideas that are brewing around us. We'll look at, of course, the profit-making aspect of merger, and of course we'll look at also responding to social responsibility, and of course merger also enhances competitiveness of organization. And, we are no more competing within a national frontiers, but we are competing within a global frontiers, which was, of course, as a result of globalization and the fact that we are operating within a global village, So most of those things are some of the things that will actually be our research focus as we dive into this deeper into this area of research. Thank you very much.